It begins in silence. The room is dark, the city is asleep. But inside your chest, a storm rages. You turn in bed, again and again. The clock says 3:17 a.m. Your heart won't slow down. Your stomach twists. Your mind plays endless movies, scenes of failure, loss, shame. Things that never happened. Things that already happened but will not leave you alone. You whisper to yourself, "Enough. Please stop." But the thoughts keep marching, louder, faster, merciless. This is anxiety. It is not simply worry. It is not just stress. It is the invisible enemy that makes you doubt your own safety even in the quietest moments. The World Health Organization estimates that more than 300 million people live with anxiety disorders today. That is almost the population of the United States, living in constant battle with their own mind. But here is the truth. You are not broken. Anxiety is not your flaw. It is a survival mechanism. Your body is not trying to harm you. It is trying, clumsily, desperately, to protect you. To control anxiety, you must first see it clearly. The moment your brain senses danger, real or imagined, your amygdala, the almond-shaped alarm bell deep inside your brain, activates. It sends signals that flood your bloodstream with stress chemicals. Adrenaline sharpens your senses. Cortisol primes your body for action. Noradrenaline prepares you to fight, flee, or freeze. This is the fight or flight response. It once saved your ancestors from predators. They outran lions because of it. But modern life has no lions. The brain still reacts to emails, deadlines, arguments, and memories as if they were life or death threats. Joseph Ledoux, a leading neuroscientist, proved that your fear system activates faster than conscious thought. Your body reacts before you even know what you're afraid of. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that chronic cortisol actually damages the hippocampus, the part of the brain that regulates memory and learning. Anxiety does not just disturb your mind. Over time, it rewires your brain. Antonio Damasio wrote, "We are not thinking machines that feel. We are feeling machines that think." Your body drives your thoughts, not the other way around. And here is the shocking fact. This storm, the chemical wave of anxiety, lasts only 90 seconds in your body. But in your mind, it can last forever. The chemical wave of anxiety lasts 90 seconds. But you feel anxious for hours, sometimes days. Why? Because your mind replays the alarm. Every what-if thought resets the storm. Every imagined failure adds fuel to a fire that was already fading. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman described it as two systems. System 1, fast, emotional, automatic. System 2, slow, deliberate, logical. Anxiety hijacks both. The fast brain panics. The slow brain builds stories of disaster. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke." But we rarely revoke it. Instead, we torture ourselves with our own imagination. We rattle the bars of a prison built by thought. Modern neuroscience confirms this. Overthinking activates the default mode network, DMN, the brain's wandering system. Studies from Stanford University show that an overactive DMN is directly linked to rumination, depression, and anxiety. Your prison is not made of walls. It is made of repeated thoughts. Overthinking is never random. Every intrusive thought is smoke from a hidden fire. What if I lose them? Behind it lies abandonment. What if I fail? Behind it lies shame. What if I'm not enough? Behind it lies rejection. Sigmund Freud wrote that obsession is often the repetition of unhealed trauma. Carl Jung went further. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Modern trauma therapy confirms this. Bessel van der Kolk, author of The Body Keeps the Score, showed how the body stores trauma in muscles, breath, and the nervous system. Even if the mind forgets, the body remembers. Your anxiety is not about today. It is yesterday's scars still bleeding into the present. Buddha said, pain is certain. Suffering is optional. The wave is pain. The replay is suffering. So how do you fight anxiety? You don't. You ride it. When the wave hits, remember this. Do nothing for 90 seconds. Breathe. Watch. Let the chemicals rise and fall. Jill Bolt Taylor proved that emotions are chemical waves. If you stop fueling them with thought, they fade on their own. This is not suppression. This is awareness. You whisper, this is chemistry. It will pass. And it does. Every time you survive 90 seconds without replay, you weaken anxiety's grip. But surviving 90 seconds is only the beginning. To master anxiety, you must train your body and mind. Here are the practices that science and centuries of wisdom confirm. Breathing. The 4-7-8 technique. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. Dr. Andrew Walsh showed it slows the heartbeat and calms the nervous system. Box breathing, used by Navy SEALs. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Writing. Psychologist James Pennebaker found expressive writing lowers anxiety and boosts immunity. Write what you fear. Thoughts lose power when trapped on paper. Movement. A 5-minute walk lowers cortisol levels. Exercise releases endorphins, which counter stress hormones. Yoga and Tai Chi regulate breath and nervous system balance. Exposure therapy. Every avoided fear grows stronger. Every faced fear shrinks. Controlled exposure retrains the amygdala, proven in countless studies on phobias and PTSD. Self-compassion. Dr. Kristen Neff showed that self-kindness reduces anxiety far more than self-criticism. Speak to yourself the way you would to a frightened child. Diet and sleep. The gut produces 90% of serotonin. A poor diet fuels anxiety. Research shows lack of sleep increases amygdala reactivity by 60%. Caring for the body is caring for the mind. Meaning and philosophy. Viktor Frankl survived Auschwitz by finding meaning in suffering. He wrote, "He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Anxiety loses power when you give it purpose. Anxiety whispers, you are not safe. You are not ready. You are not enough. But here is the truth. You are not your anxiety. You are the sky. Anxiety is only a passing cloud." Kierkegaard called it the dizziness of freedom. Nietzsche called it the price of living deeply. Marcus Aurelius called it training for the soul. And all of them agreed, you are stronger than your fear. The doors of your prison were never locked. You only had to stop rattling them. The truth about anxiety is simple. It is not your enemy. It is energy, a wave, a signal. You cannot erase it, but you can master it. And every wave you ride without fear makes you stronger, freer, more alive. Anxiety is not the end of you. It is the beginning of your power. Hear these words carefully. You might never encounter us again. Join Silent Fuel and learn how to rise with power.